Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage at Slam Dunk Festival 2023. NOAHFINNCE on the lineup. He joins me now. How are you, man?
I'm so good.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Slam Dunk, always a great way to start. Your second time here now, right? Second time at Slam Dunk. How was yesterday at Hatfield for you? All good?
I had a good... Do you want me to hold this?
Please do.
Yes, I will.
I'll let you take it. You can spot the YouTuber a mile.
Yeah, well, I'm just like...
Here we go.
I'll make your life easier. No, yesterday was great. I never know what to expect at festivals. Because I'm like, I know what to expect at my shows. I know exactly the kind of kid that comes to my shows. Here it's completely different, but I was like very pleasantly surprised. I think there are a good few people that had seen me at Shikari because they were like 30-year-old men. I was like, it's not my usual demographic, but they were like singing the words, and I had a great time. Someone started a circle pit. My mum was there.
Hey!
Yeah, that's mum.
That was mum showing up. That's what we want to see. But it's funny that, isn't it? Because you're absolutely right. You go play a festival show, you're not entirely going to know what sort of crowd it is because they're here to see all manner of different people. This is a bit of you, though, this one. I mean, come on. Like, Slam Dunk crowd, it feels like it so fits your kind of vibe and what you're kind of doing, right?
I mean, I 100% feel like that. Like, I grew up wanting to go to Slam Dunk, never being able to because I was always in school. But yeah, I mean, like buying Roxanne, buying Kerrang, that was entirely a bit of me. But yeah, I don't know. I doubt myself a lot. So it's probably that being like, they hate me, they don't want me to leave, but it's been great.
Absolutely not. Positive reactions all around, positive reactions all around. Well, the new single's out there as well, which we talked about a little bit the other night when I saw you having music awards, but real synthy vibe on it in places, which is kind of nice for you to see. I mean, was that just... let's have a bit of fun, let's throw a synth on it? Are you kind of playing with lots of different sounds in general at the minute? What was kind of vibe? Okay, cool.
I mean, I've got a very short attention span. So anything that will sound different or a little bit new is fun for me. And I guess it's never really intentional. We kind of just started writing the song and we're like, oh, okay, it's a bit dancey, bit fun, and then love a bit of synth on it. There's nothing crazy that I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this new genre, because it's just a little bit different.
Yeah. It's nice to play with lots of different ideas. And I should mention, when I saw you at the HMAs the other night, did have to comment that you're going to be back in that room in just a few months' time. Really nice to see you on that Shikari tour, because it's also, I love the fact that it's you and Fever with Shikari, because it's almost like kind of two different sides to what Shikari do a little bit. Like, it's two different parts of their audience and you're right there. It kind of makes a lot of sense, right? That's got to be so exciting to not just be jumping on a tour like that, but some big old rooms as well. That's exciting. I'm
incredibly excited when I got the offer through, and I was like, yes. I had the best time with them in February, and Fever 333, like, I grew up listening to Let Live, saw Let Live, and then Fever 333 happened, and I've seen Fever, and I love watching Shikari shows, love watching Fever shows, so being able to do that every night. And then obviously playing Wembley.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be cool. Yeah. Very, scared, but I think it's a good fear. I hope.
A happy fear, a positive fear. So we got the single out there now, of course. How much new music are we kind of playing with at the minute? What kind of stuff we got going on? How many songs? What are you allowed to tell me is always the real question here, isn't it? How much are you allowed to tell me about what else?
I'm allowed to tell you whatever, I think. There's nothing secret. I've been... Yeah, oh no, please. They'd be happy that I'd leak things anyway. No, exactly. A load of stuff. So I released an EP last year, EP before that. So now I'm working on an album. So I've just been demoing a bunch. I've got like 14 songs. And I'm not finished writing, but it's the first time that I've ever looked at everything and be like, oh, now I have to choose. Because before then it was just like, I'm gonna write some songs. Oh, I like this song, let's release it. And now it's like, oh, this has to be intentional and it has to make sense. And it's a big body of work rather than just like an EP. So like, I'm enjoying working on it though. I think I've figured out what I want it to sound like, kind of thematically what it's gonna be, and now I'm just trying to figure out which songs I will release as singles, because there's like 6 that I want to release as singles. I've got music videos in my brain. It is, but it's also just like, hey, Hopeless, can I release 7 singles, please? They're gonna say no, so that's gonna be difficult.
Making that shout out now. Hopeless guys, come on. 7 single album, it's what we want to hear. Hey, before I let you go, because I know it's a very busy weekend, someone we've been asking absolutely everybody. This is a stacked Slam Dunk this year. I feel like this is a really, really decent lineup. One of the best they've had in years. I really, really love it. It's always a great time, but it's particularly stacked this year, right? dream collabs on that lineup. Anyone you've never worked with before that's playing this weekend that you'd really like to get on a song with?
Scene Queen. I love Scene Queen so much.
Do you know what? I love it too, but it's such a popular choice. I love that, and it's a wide variety of different artists. That's what I like about it. Like loads of different genre type people being like, yeah, Scene Queen, that'd be really fun.
She's just so cool, and I love how much she doesn't give a shit, and I love how much it pisses people off, because that's entirely what this entire genre is for. And the fact that people are resistant to it, it's like, why are you here? Like, weren't you the kids that grew up being bullied for what you liked, and now you're doing the same? It doesn't make sense. I fucking love her.
That's some real talk from Noah right there. That's some real talk right there. Hey, have a great rest of your weekend. We will catch up again soon, I'm sure, all right? Good to see you. No offense, everybody.